Welcome back. Um, if I look a hot mess, it's because I feel it. Um, I wasn't going to read right now, but I have to because, well, I choose to because something else came up later, and so this is what we're doing. And of course, I look a hot mess. Uh, so anyway, Capricorn's my BFFs. You guys will understand. I love you guys so much. Capricorns and Cancers get along very well. At least the ones that I've met, right? All right. What's next in love? Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn. I'm not in a rush, though, so don't worry. I just have to, yeah. I'll get ready after this. And I just messed up my deck. Is this your guys' energy, or is this like fully me? Like the hot mess express right now? Yeah, I think you guys are like feeling overwhelmed with, oh my God, when I tell you that my phone never goes off, or maybe because I always have it on silent. No, there was just one card that was reversed, and it made me think the whole deck was reversed. Maybe this is your guys' energy. Maybe it feels like you're being bombarded. You're really busy. You're, there's a lot of things going on right now in your life, but it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like you're overwhelmed in a negative way. It feels like you're overwhelmed in like a, yes, this is what I like. This is what we need. There might be a need to set up a more of a system where, look, you can even see my last night's dinner bowl here. And I could have sworn this, I don't even know what the hell. Okay. Capricorns, I always feel like whatever's going on with me right before I do a reading is for the reader. All right, Capricorns. Let me just turn this shit off because I'm telling you, it hasn't rang all morning. And all of a sudden, everybody and their mother is like, oh, hey, by the way. Okay. Your next person in love. Look at this. It feels like there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in your life. I think you just need a better system right now. Set up some kind of schedule is what I'm getting, okay? The Queen of Pentacles, Capricorns. The next person that's coming in. The Queen of Pentacles. This could be a masculine or a feminine, of course, but I do feel like this person that's coming in, it might have a foot fetish. Listen, if that freaks you out, that's absolutely fine, but I do feel like this person might have some kind of foot fetish, okay? And I think it's hilarious. That's the first thing out of the gate. I feel like you're going to be adored by this person. I do feel like, um, or maybe you guys have the foot fetish. It's now kind of switching on me. Either way, whatever you partake in is none of my damn business. So that's fine. This is somebody though that I feel like they take care of themselves. They take care of their body as well. This is somebody that also has their stuff in order, like their pentacles in order, their money. At least it's starting to get there if it's not already, right? I do feel like this is somebody who is very stoic, not in like a King of Swords energy, but more of in like this person stands tall because you know when you like feel frumpy, you kind of like lean over, like kind of like right now, what I'm doing, and I feel like a hot mess, right? And it's all, but then when you dress up, you stand a little bit taller, your back is a little bit straighter, your face is just giving that B, right? That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that this is that person. And again, this doesn't have to be feminine for everybody, right? I feel like this could be a masculine that has a very healthy feminine energy. Um, so it could be somebody that is the same, just reverse it, right? So this could be a masculine that's very much, but with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like they have that very strong, um, With the Queen of Pentacles, I get like that very strong-willed person in business, but they have a soft touch. Instead of with the King of Pentacles, or yeah, with the King of Pentacles, I feel like they're a little bit more cutthroat, or a little bit more just, they're kind of like, yeah, they go after it with no regard, right? And the Queen of Pentacles, I feel, has a little bit of a softer touch, more like somebody who you can make deals with, but they have a gentler side, if that makes sense. With the devil, with the devil, this is somebody that has a very high sex drive. With the Ace of Pentacles, yo, this is something that's coming in quickly too. Oh my God, with the Two of Cups at the bottom, what in the hell? And then, oh my goodness. And then you got the Four of Pentacles at the bottom. I feel like this person is going to be very, very protective of you. Is going to be very, um, they might be jealous. They might be a jealous person. They might also be very, they might be a little bit obsessed, but not in a bad way, not in the crazy, like, you're in my bushes kind of way, but somebody that just loves everything about you, and they want to spend time with you, and they want to be with you. When they're not with you, they miss you. It's giving like somebody that has found a prize, and is like just enamored with their with the new the what they found, right? They feel like they found a treasure. With the devil, this person has a very high sex drive, and usually I feel like um people that are in like cut business, they tend to have higher sex drives. This person could also possibly have addictions to like, what are those people that do crazy things for adrenaline? They might be an adrenaline junkie, somebody that like loves doing um like skydiving and stuff like that, like somebody that likes to go camping. They like to do things that picks up their adrenaline, okay? um and so they could be somebody that has a very high sex drive, all right? With the Ace of Pentacles, this seems like a very, very, very. So, with that being said, the adrenaline they're gonna feel when they meet you, it's gonna feel addictive because they're going to feel that adrenaline hit, and there's gonna be a connection there, and so it's gonna feel obsessive, right? They're gonna continue to want to get that hit, if you know what I'm saying. But with the Ace of Pentacles, this is gonna be it's gonna be a brand new beginning. And I feel like you guys are gonna work very well together. Aces for me are gifts from the universe, so I do feel like this is somebody um that is being that is something that is being sent from the universe to both of you. I do feel like this person works out a lot, a lot, a lot. They have a really nice body. They might have one of those like broad shoulders, small waist. Even if they're a woman, right? They lift, so they have like the, not like a man's shoulders, right? But they have a little bit more muscle on them than typical like a woman who's just thin, right? They do, I do see that they do work out. There's also could be somebody as a woman that has a larger bust, and this person could also be very well endowed, if that makes sense. If it's a man, okay. Um, I do feel like this person could have long hair or longish hair, longerish hair. Like I said, don't mind my cat. He's pissed off today. And I can't let him out. So we're just going to have to deal with it. Yeah, this person has could have long hair. Even if it's a masculine, right? and they're coming in fast, and they're coming in with a high sex drive, right? This person is coming in fast. This person, this is something that's gonna happen real soon, but it does seem like there is the opportunity here to have a brand new, a beginning that could actually grow into something really great. And then with the Two of Cups, yeah, this is gonna be equal give and take, but equal give and take also in the bedroom. I feel like that you guys are not like, there's not gonna be a selfish person in this dynamic, right? I don't know if you guys have ever been in that dynamic where there's somebody who's a pillow princess and then another person doesn't finish and they don't give a shit. Like, well, okay. Yeah, no, this feels like it's equal give and take here. This is somebody also that loves like mm, food play. This is somebody that like that loves food play, like chocolate covered strawberries. Um, they like souffles. They like dessert. They like using it in the boudoir, but they also like. I feel like this could be somebody that's a foodie, right? I feel like you guys are gonna have a lot of adventures, but there's a lot of passion in this. Like this is a lot of passion. Um, but with the Two of Cups, you hear, yeah, like this is gonna be amazing. This is somebody that's gonna give and receive just as well as you are. But I do feel like, especially in the boudoir, right? All right, let's go deeper. What is this, Capricorns? Call me and let me know what's happening, because, yeah. All right. If it's a woman, this is somebody that could have darker hair. I'm seeing brown, brown, and then black. But with the masculine, it's all like brown or darker brown. Maybe even like dark brown. Okay. Let's clarify the, oh, okay, that one just came off the top. Um, the Queen of Pentacles, it does feel like there was roadblocks here. It feels like this was something that you've been trying to manifest to come in, but there was some kind of block to this. There was challenges, and it seemed like this person in the past, they were stuck or either paralyzed, or they were stalling because they had temporary setbacks in their life. It feels like you and them had to take a detour. It's almost like you had to do a side quest to burn more time. Um, Basically because more time needed. There was more time needed. Either you or them, something was happening in your life where where they needed. I feel like for both of you, to be honest with you, but I do feel like the masculine was having to take more time to fix some things, right? It does say not right now, so it does say like it does feel like it's a dance, like two steps forward, one step back. It's been an annoyance. It feels like you've been feeling this person coming in, and then you feel the energy like dissipate, and that can be really difficult and really annoying, right? Why is that? Why is that? Let's see. Let's keep going. Tell me more about Capricorn's person. Because of the way that you think. There's a lot of negative thought, negative talk, and negative thought about this isn't going to happen for you. And whenever you do that, you're not allowing things to come in. You're actually creating a block. It doesn't mean that it's not going to come in. It means that you are telling the universe that you don't want this, because you're saying, hey, this is not going to happen for me. What? Why? Because you're not good enough? Don't mind my cat crossing. Oh, he's going to send on my cards. Okay, cool. But there was a lot of negative self-talk and a lot of not believing in the impossible, not believing that good things could happen for you, that you're going to find your happily ever after, that you're going to find that person that's meant for you, right? And I think it is that energy. It feels like you feel it coming in, and when it doesn't come in, um, I think you get disappointed, and then eventually you're just like, screw this, I don't even want this anymore, because it is disappointing, and it feels heartbreaking, like to continue to feel that energy. Can you? Thank you. But there's a time right now, there's a need right now to believe in the impossible, to daydream the way that you would feel if this person came into your life, how you would feel, how they would make you feel, how they would treat you, how you would treat them. Um, Feeling hopeful, feeling in the magic, believing in the magic of manifestation, right? Believing that everybody has a happily ever after, and if not everybody, at least you. Believing that you're going to have a happily ever after, because you will. But if you continue to say no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, right? The universe is like, oh, no, yes, wait, is it? No, yes, no, what? Okay. Um, with clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, this is an achievement. This is somebody that you're something. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. You're going to receive recognition. You're going to overthrow those negative thoughts, and you're going to allow yourself to fully believe and fully bring this in, right? I feel like you are going to be the winner in this. You're going to have victory, and you're going to have bragging rights in this situation, right? All your plans are coming to fruition, but you have to claim basically king of the mountain or queen of the mountain, conqueror of that mountain, and you stand on that hill. You stand on that hill and you say, this shit is coming because it's coming because I said, right? And you guys need to stay in that energy to continue to pull it in. The universe is trying to first have you believe in them, and then second, have you believe in yourself. They want you to learn that what you manifest will happen, but you have to stay faithful to yourself and not allow yourself to abandon it. I feel like you would still receive this, but it would take longer if you continue to do the back and forth, right? Just believe, be delusional for a little bit. That's what I do. Yeah, there's a lot of worry, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of anxiety. You feel like it's never gonna happen. Again, you get irritated because you feel like, why isn't this happening yet? Why isn't and there needs to be a calming energy and a trust and a faith that it's going to happen. I feel like you're bored. But there's a saying in Spanish, and it is a little bit offensive, but I'm gonna say it anyway. And it's solo los pendejos se aburren. And basically translated in English, it means only stupid people get bored. And it's not to say you're stupid. I know you're not stupid, but there's so much out there you could be doing and spending your time on, like literally books, sports, learning a new hobby, exercising, cooking. Of course, these are some of these things nobody wants to do this because yuck. But there's no reason for us to be bored at a point in our life where we're actually overwhelmed with the amount of choices that we have available to us, right? Even with Netflix and chilling, if you're actually like, let's say you just watch documentaries and you're like learning something, right? Instead of just watching shows, which I still believe shows you learn a lot. Like you learn a lot, even from like just shows, like just normal shows. I feel like they're books. They're smaller books, but they're books, right? You still learn the lesson, you still understand, and they are very entertaining. But there's a million things you could be doing instead of allowing watching the clock basically is what I'm getting. Watching the clock. Yeah, you keep going from like upset, needs fretful, like repetition. Again, you feel the energy coming in, and then you get excited, and then it doesn't come in, and you lose faith. Um, your nervous system needs a reset. It needs a reset, right? It really does. Clarifying that Two of Cups is the repairman. This is somebody that can possibly fix things. They're gonna come in, and yeah, look, it's saying heal, fix, but it's gonna be very healing for you. But this could be somebody that knows how to fix things around the house. This is somebody that's a fixer, right? And this is also somebody that's gonna reset almost your immune system, not your immune system, your nervous system, but I said immune system. This is somebody that's gonna want to come in and repair you, or even possibly repair something maybe from the past. I don't feel like this is an ex. I feel like this is somebody that you might know, but not a full blown relationship was ever had here. This is somebody that's gonna make adjustments. That is, they're gonna wanna. They're very skilled though. They're gonna want to make things right. They're gonna want to make amends. They're gonna want to restore, and they're going to want to like upgrade your guys' status. But this is somebody that's coming in, and I'm getting this is somebody that's like a tinker. This is somebody that can fix things, right? Like if you need your sink fixed, or I'm getting this as somebody that's very handy, okay? And then with Will, this is gonna be this relationship is gonna have a deeper meaning. Um, this is somebody that could be a secret admirer. They have hidden emotions. They also have social resources, so they could connect you to people that are gonna help you in new aspects of life, right? This is somebody that's gonna come in and support you. And but this is, I think it's gonna start off very surface level, but there's deeper meanings and deeper feelings that are possibly not going to be shown. But this is somebody that wants to provide for you. Yeah, this person has hidden emotions. And then it says savings. So I feel like this person at least has savings, and even if they're not well off, they're okay off, right? They at least have enough to do what they need to do, and possibly maybe even like, I don't know, go on a vacation or something. But this is that one. This is somebody that views themselves as a supporter. Like they see themselves as the person that wants to support uh, the feminine. And if it is a feminine, then this is somebody who wants to, who's able to support you, and not necessarily financially, but is someone that wants to come in and support you and help you grow as a person, right? Let's get some characteristics of this person. The optimist. This person is very optimistic. They like to see the glass half full. They have hope and they have enthusiasm. They see opportunity everywhere they look. And I feel like this is why this person's so good at building, because they see an empty box and they think of, oh, I can make that into a bird tree, or I can make that into, you know what I mean? They're able to take what others perceive as trash and make it into something. The martyr, sacrificial, altruistic, put others' need first. This person might be healing from people pleasing. This person could um still have some of those traits, but I feel like that's going to be either a boundary that's going to be set in place. They're learning to no longer be a people pleaser, or they're already working on it. Okay, but this person has been a people pleaser in the past, but it has gotten them in a lot of trouble. Okay, it does say in the winter. We are still in winter. It also says in Aquarius season, and between 2 to 4 weeks. So this could be happening um, between 2 to 4 weeks. It does say that they could have air in their chart. So it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They could also have Sagittarius. But it's saying have patience and also moderation, because this is going to bring in peace, harmony, and balance. And you guys are going to be able to manifest whatever you want together. I feel like you're the mind and they're going to be the builder. And then in the summer, there's going to be an opportunity for you guys to expand. And it's saying, wait, let things unfold. So I feel like in 2 to 4 weeks, there's going to be a connection happening, and then little by little, things are going to start unfolding. And in the summer is when things really unfold. There's going to be an opportunity. You guys might even travel together. Okay, let me get these. Let's see. Tell me more about Capricorn's person. Tell me more, tell me more. Whoa. Okay. This person is pretending. This person might already have feelings for you and they're pretending to not feel because it's easier that way. This person is a soulmate. Okay. They love how vulnerable they can be around you, but like I said, this could be, they could have some toxic traits, like with being a people pleaser. When you're a people pleaser, that sometimes leads to you getting into trouble because you want to please people and you're making decisions against you and your partner because you're wanting to please people that don't matter. They're this person is gonna have to learn how to handle that before they get into a full relationship with you because yeah, no, there you're gonna have to set boundaries, yeah, because this person, yeah, this person could have already been benched. It could be somebody that you know, or they benched you or you benched them, and they could be having money problems. Like I said, I feel like this person has money, but this person could be having money issues. Yeah, see, friend zone. I feel like somebody got friend zoned here. Okay, well, I mean, it seems like it could go a good way, but it does feel like you're gonna have to have really high boundaries because this person might still be a people pleaser, and that's actually a dangerous when you are when your boundaries are high, right? Because then they're allowing people to cross your boundaries, right? I'm holding space for you. I need time to reflect and expand, and I've never left you. Yeah. Let's see. I'm thinking about you at this very moment. Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like for most of you guys, this is somebody you already know, or like I said, this is somebody that either friend zoned you. Um, we see the soul of each other. Friend zoned you. Either you guys started dating and then went a different way. It was almost like a missed opportunity here, or you benched them because you saw that they weren't ready because they were people pleasers. And so you knew that that was not going to work for you, and you guys went ahead and I feel like this person has done some work. They still are working on things, and I feel like that's why it's going to start off really slow, and you're going to have your boundaries high so that you protect yourself, which is absolutely fantastic, Capricorns, because that's what you need to do. You need to allow people to show who they are before you fully give in to someone. Because if you can't hold boundaries, then you can't protect me, and I can't be with someone like you, right? Okay. Well, Capricorns, I love you guys so much. I hope this helped, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.